Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sammy Dythe and thank you so much for coming back, for following, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing, for commenting if I've not already said that. It always helps me to know where in the world everyone is watching, so if you wouldn't mind letting me know below in the comments, that'd be great. And if there's any other YouTube videos that you think you'd really like to see, any aspect of my day-to-day work routine you'd like to see, I've got lots of videos planned. It's a bit of a different one today. So whenever I do an Insta Q&A, I always get the question, what do I use to film? What equipment do I use across all of my platforms that I upload content to? So TikTok, Insta, Facebook Reels, YouTube, and I use lots of different things. So I'm going to talk you through what exactly I use. I have invested quite a lot. I mean, I'm filming on it right now. I will show you in my mirror in a moment. A new camera. I bought it last week. I'm not much of a tech person, so I'm sure the way that I'm filming is just really scratching the surface in terms of what this camera is capable of. I've never had a camera this good. But yeah, I will explain more about it. So what I will show you first is what I was filming on, which is this, the Sony ZV1. So this was my first camera that I bought in 2021. I think I bought it for about $699. You can't change the lens on this. Again, I know very little about cameras, so it did really well for me for a really long time. I think it's supposed to be like a vlogging camera. Done some really amazing pictures and videos. But yeah, it was really good, but it came to a point where I knew I had to upgrade it for what I'm filming on, or to what I'm filming on right now. But yeah, so this was a really good sort of like entry-level camera for me. I didn't really film that much social media content on it. I did film a couple of TikToks, but I just found the lighting had to be like incredibly bright in order for it to just look decent, and I don't have a gimbal for it, so it doesn't have very good, I didn't find the image stabilization was very good. So if someone was holding it for me and moving, it would be very like wobbly on the footage afterwards, so I didn't really like that. Again, I need to buy a gimbal for my new camera, but I haven't done that yet. So this is the camera I am using now. This is a Sony ZV1. It was, I think, 2,400, but 2,600 with the lens, and I got the 28 to 60mm range of lens. It's really good. It is my favorite camera I've ever had. It's just incredible. The images and the videos that I've taken on it so far are just absolutely amazing. It's just blown my mind. But yeah, I'd definitely recommend this, but obviously, like I say, it's quite a bit of money, so it depends how much you're going to properly use it. But so this is the light setup that I have. This is the Amaran 200X. It's massive. Yeah, it's pretty big. But it's absolutely incredible. I've got the white diffuser on it and the waffle lighting. It's really difficult to show you it, but I couldn't recommend this enough. It's amazing. So I can't properly show you it because it's on the camera right now, but the shotgun mic, I think that's what it's called. Condenser microphone, I don't know. I use the Shure VP83 lens hopper. I think it's really good, really good. I never ever use the camera mic either on the new Sony camera or on the old one. I only ever use this one. It's really good. Just to be clear, I'm not sponsored or affiliated to any of these products that I'm showing you today. I just thought it might be helpful if people see exactly what it is that I use. But yeah, always use this shotgun mic. Couldn't tell you the amount of times though I have forgotten to turn it on. Luckily I've never done a whole video without, no I have. I did a whole video without realising, sorry, that is, yeah. So you just got to be really careful to make sure it's on. I know that sounds simple, but when you're concentrating on loads of other things, it's not particularly easy to remember just that. So yeah, really recommend this. I'm sure there are better ones out there. I'm not saying they're not. This is one that I really get on with. For all my TikTok and Insta filming, I use, if someone else is holding the camera, I use the DJI Osmo Mobile 6. It's only obviously for mobile. It is so good. You can run with this and it will just be smooth, flat filming. It's incredible. I'm sure there are other things out there that are just as good, but this is just what I really, really like. It's just so good. But obviously it's only if someone else is holding it. I mean, this is extendable. The handheld bit, whatever, you can extend it, but I've never really had a need to do that. I much prefer someone else holding it when I'm using it. And then for the majority of the time, what I use for filming TikToks or Reels is just my mobile. So it's just a normal iPhone. I think it's the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I think that's what it's called anyway. But yeah, that does just as good a job. As long as your lighting's really good, I think it doesn't matter. But sometimes I like filming TikToks on my Sony camera. But all of my OF content, like pictures and videos, are always with my Sony camera. Just because it's just incredible content. Incredible quality content. Obviously the content is amazing. So yeah, the last thing is this, my mic. I don't really use that very often, but there's a series of YouTubes that I'm going to start doing where this is going to come in handy quite a lot. So this is really good. I haven't actually figured out properly how to use it because unfortunately it doesn't work if you plug it into the camera. It will only work if you plug it into the computer, which doesn't work for what I want it to. But anyway, I really like it. It was from Amazon. It was like, I don't think it's very expensive at all. It's called Fine. But yeah, I'm sure there's lots of alternatives out there. But yeah, this is really, really good. I did an ASMR video with it once and it lights up neon, which is really cool if you get the room all dark. So yeah, I definitely recommend this or something like it. Like I say, there's loads. So yeah. So there we have it. That is all the equipment that I use. I do have obviously a ring light as well, but everyone has one of those. They're pretty self-explanatory. I've got more panel lights. I've got softbox lights that are square. But the one that is on me right now, which is the Amaran 200X, is just more than enough light. I'm actually moving really soon to a bigger house, so I think when that is able to be further away from me, I'll benefit from it more. But yeah, at the moment, because I have so much stuff, I have a limited amount of space and a limited ability to get that light far away from me. But yeah, and I've turned it down. This setting, the light that is on me right now, I think is only 35%. I've got it at the moment. 35%. You can imagine how bright that is at 100%. So yeah, yeah, I hope that answers everyone's questions. And as I say, I'm not affiliated or sponsored by anyone that I have just shown you. I mean, even if I were, that would have been a terrible demonstration with my lack of knowledge. But it's just because people always ask me what I use, and it was just the easiest way to let you guys know what it is. I'm not a tech, as I'm sure you have figured out by now. But I like good quality stuff. I'm sure it would be even better if I could work out how to use it properly. But there we go. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you check out my Insta, which is Sammy Thighs, and make sure you tune in later this week for my next video. Thank you so much.